Good evening and good afternoon. I am Reaper Rose with my top 10 vehicles. And where is that freaking timer? There it is.
And welcome everybody to the Modensters of Gaming, where Reaper Rose once again forgets to add the title to her intro.
Sorry.
I'm Kaiju, can't draw nearly as well as Reaper K.
That's my artwork, yay!
Yep, eat your heart out, Zoa Renzo. Let's see if you can do any better.
He can.
Shh. You're not supposed to give his ego a boost like that.
I'm supposed to. Stroke it. I'll stroke it for you.
That just sounds oddly sexual. Anyways, this is Reaper's top 10 vehicle list. Now, unlike my vehicle list, her vehicle list is
weird.
Less sci-fi and more you could probably find going down the street. Well, most of it.
The majority, except for one of them.
Yeah, her only... Well, there's another one that I would count on that list, but we'll get there in a little bit. So this is Reaper's top 10 list, so here we go. Watch the timer.
I see it.
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah. I don't talk much. You're probably going to be talking a lot. My bad. Number 10 is a golf cart. I've always wanted one of these things, but ever since I've been to Myrtle Beach, it's like the retirement home go-to driving thingy. You see all these old people just driving around Myrtle Beach in these freaking golf carts. I'm like, that is the epitome of retirement. I don't feel like walking. Let's take the freaking golf cart! Just cruise. I can go to work in that. I just need one of them like bike chains to attach to like the whole thing to one of the light posts. I mean, I live right across the road. It's a 5-minute drive. I don't need something that goes over like 20. I just have to go to the light, cross the road, bam, I'm in the parking lot.
Yeah!
What?
And you said I had to do all the talking. No problem on that one.
You had to do all the talking.
Yeah.
It's just, I always wanted a golf cart
compared
for some
to
reason,
my...
and a 4x4, which is like more a rugged golf cart.
Coming up next.
Coming up next, my number 9, a Mongoose bike. Again, one of the things I grew up always wanting, because I played the BMX games and watched the BMX tournaments. For some reason, I always wanted one, especially the one with the pegs and for grinding, but I could never do that, so most of the time it'd be for like having somebody just ride on with you.
Giggity.
Oh, Kyle. Anyway, I still want one because, again, work is right across the street, so I don't need that big of a mode of transportation if I'm just going to work. That and having a bike for exercising and stuff. And I don't do mountain biking very well, so
you just gotta learn it.
Bike.
Just gotta learn. A BMX bike was designed for mountain biking.
I always thought it doesn't have gears or nothing.
They're right at the top one. You can see them from here.
Oh, well, whatever. Number 8 is a monster truck.
Woo!
Again, stuff I grew up watching and wanting to do. Of course, I had to pick a generic looking one for the slideshow, just in case for like copyright infringement or whatever the hell. But, I mean, these things are badass. People will go to see them just to crush cars. And that is amazing. And plus, you go half deaf if you don't bring your earplugs.
Indeedy.
Arr, matey.
Arr, matey, arr.
He had a potato chip over his eye.
I don't know why. Monster trucks are pretty awesome, I'll give her that.
They are.
Not many things in the world can stop a monster truck that's driving forward. I mean, look at the size of those tires. A spike strip really isn't going to do much to them.
No, that rubber must be super duper thick.
It's also solid rubber so they can crush cars, so a shotgun's not going to do much to them either. You're going to keep driving until somebody, either you run out of gas or somebody gets the windshield.
And even then, if they get the windshield, chances of them hitting you, not much. On to my number 7. Just a skateboard. Again, mode of transportation, vehicles. Mode of transportation that you can steer. Again,
I can't.
Something someone can steer. Again, something I grew up with. I literally grew up with the Tony Hawk series. I played almost every game except that freaking grind.
Mm-hmm.
I could not get that freaking skateboard to work for me. I mean, I can't skateboard for snot anyway. So, but I always wanted one. I tried learning from the videos. I did have one of those, but there was not much concrete around where I lived. So
she lived out in the sticks.
No, this is when I was living in New York, and I wasn't allowed to like play on the road. So there was no sidewalks.
Sheltered lifestyle.
Not really sheltered. But again, coming at number 6, Again, something I grew up wanting, a quad. I lived in North Carolina. If we lived nearby somebody, we would go through the woods, or go. There was trails on the power lines.
I destroyed all of them too. I'm not gonna say how many there were, but I destroyed that many. All right, don't tell the viewers. Don't tell the viewers, but I had that many.
I couldn't. Again, it's one of those things. I wish I could drive, but I can't.
Sure you can.
I can't skateboard. I can't. I have my license. I'm pretty terrible at driving.
Don't let her lie. She does not fit the standard Asian stereotype.
I am a pretty safe driver.
Yes, she is. She's a good driver too.
Yeah, and I have a heart attack if someone takes a turn too fast.
She's a hesitant driver.
Yeah, I know.
All right, guys. Her next one is the actual first and only one on this list. It's actually fictional, technically. So, Reaper, why don't you just introduce this
Number
one?
5 for you Whovians and Whovites.
Oh,
Those are the older.
that's
Whovians.
fine. It's fine.
The TARDIS. Yes, I know that's not technically a vehicle.
Sure it is.
But the Doctor, can steer it.
Mm-hmm.
So, in my mind, that is a vehicle that can be controlled by a human being. So, I mean, nothing's cooler than the police box. I mean, it can go through time.
So, my number one vehicle.
I guess the DeLorean.
No. I'll let you watch the video later and you can see.
But still, I'm
And trust me, you know it. You've seen this vehicle before.
I'm a new Who fan, so
She doesn't know the originals, the good ones.
Well, even if you wanted to see all the originals, you couldn't, because a lot of them got like overwritten with other episodes and stuff. So the classics, unless people back then recorded it somehow or remember it at all.
Coming in next.
Mini Cooper.
It's not the size, it's how you use it.
Your spy car's a mini.
It's not the size, it's how you use it. Sorry, we had to throw that joke out there. Austin Powers for the win. It rocks.
Yeah.
I really hope
this is me, like, just embracing my smallness.
You do that every day when you stand next to your daughter.
I am a little 5'0" person, so why not have a small vehicle? Granted, I could never own this thing because it's expensive as hell, but I would love to own one and deck it out in camouflage.
You should start a Kickstarter.
Why?
Reaper Rose wants a camouflage Mini Cooper so she can be short and camouflage.
But
see how many dollars we win in that.
Y'all will get a good laugh out of my next vehicle, at least the picture that I chose. Kaiju just kind of looked at me like, why?
It wasn't why. It wasn't why. It was what the f is that?
I say why not? Coming in at number 3, the smart car. And I saw this and just fell in love, and I totally want it so bad in the worst way. I mean, it's...
What is that thing?
Probably the treads is just for looks.
No, they're integrated. You can see it.
Oh my god.
Those are integrated into the system.
Oh my god.
That is a smart tank.
It is a smart tank, yeah! It probably can't do much damage. One can run over boys. And at the angle that it's at, the headlight looks like it has an eye. Can you imagine that being in the car series as a little wannabe tank? And it's like, oh, it's cosplaying. It's a little smart car cosplaying as a tank. Like, woo! Tanks, yeah! Sorry.
Coming soon to Pixar, Tanks, the movie. Starring the little camouflage smart car tank, voiced by Reaper Rose. I just want to be a tank!
The original Hummer with the decked out camouflage. Oh my god, I love you.
This is a military class Humvee, first of all. Not one of those garbage H1s that you people most likely drive.
I don't want an H1. I want a military grade Hummer.
It's a diesel engine vehicle with the capability of running over landmines without killing people inside of it and can have a mountable turret on top. I think that beats out having a sunroof any day of the week, personally.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why. Ever since I was a kid, I loved camouflage and anything to do with military. I don't have the guts to join. And
that's the only reason she's friends with me.
I get all the runoff camouflage. First time I saw him, he was in all camouflage.
Let's not go deeper into that story
Anyway, camouflage is my favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Well, your number one on your number one list may be the number one of the number ones.
Number 1 is the oxymoron of this: a fully decked out VW hippie bus. My favorite. I had a hard time choosing between the Hummer and the VW, but
Shaggy Wagon.
VW was the first car I ever loved, next to the Hummer, and I believe that I am War and Peace mixed into one. I'm a fiery little thing, but I like for people to get along.
Unless she doesn't like those people, and then they can burn in hell, right?
I'd still try. Can't we just all get along?
Nope. That's what guns are for. And fire. And grenade launchers.
That's your job there.
And slitting people's throats. I mean, anyways, Carrot Grubs. I gotta get out of this conversation. That's a hippie vehicle, and it is slowly injuring me just looking at it.
If I had the choice, I would get a biodiesel to be eco-friendly.
Oh,
hippie all the way.
I would have to move away from you. I'd have to move like 10 miles away from you just if you had that.
And there we go. My top 10 vehicles. I know a lot of them are way off, and some people are, oh, some of those are not vehicles. You know what? I don't care. I like them. If you don't, more to you. But these are my top 10s. And I could have probably done better in the order, but my number 1 and number 2 will stay number 1 and number 2. So,
please leave your comments down in the description below. Tell us what you think. I mean, do you really think she should have a shaggin' wagon, or should we try starting a Kickstarter to see if we can get her a camouflage Mini Cooper?
Mini Cooper, please. I want the smart tank.
Yeah, I'm not giving you that. No, you're dangerous enough as is. But. Anyways, folks, until next time, I'm Kaiju K.
I'm Reaper Rose.
Have yourselves a wonderful one. Peace out,
Have
everybody.
a good one.
Boom, 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 boom. I love that. Just boom, 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 boom.
Stuff.
What was that? Gopher.